Your biggest risk isn't losing money, it's not starting to invest. In the book From Zero to Millionaire, Nicholas Bérubé sets out to demystify the world of investing. He begins by addressing a common misconception, that investing is a complex and stressful activity reserved for financial experts. Bérubé argues that investing can be simple, effective, and stress-free. He shares his personal journey, admitting that he felt like a zero after his initial mistakes as a beginner investor. However, he never stopped trying to understand what separates successful investors from the rest. Through interviews with some of the greatest investors around the world, Bérubé reveals insights into their thinking and actions. He uses historical examples, such as the theft of the Mona Lisa and Isaac Newton's stock market disaster, to make learning about investing an engaging journey through history, psychology, and finance. Common problems people face in wealth creation. 1. Many people struggle with wealth creation due to a variety of obstacles. Some of the most common problems include 2. Lack of financial literacy. Many individuals lack the basic knowledge needed to make informed investment decisions. 3. High debt levels. Credit card debt, student loans, and other forms of high-interest debt can hinder wealth accumulation. 4. Fear and anxiety. The fear of losing money can prevent people from taking the necessary risks to grow their wealth. 5. Procrastination. Delaying investment decisions can result in missed opportunities for growth. 6. Market volatility. The unpredictable nature of the stock market can cause stress and lead to poor decision-making. 7. Lack of a clear plan. Without a well-defined financial plan, it's easy to get sidetracked and lose focus on long-term goals. Practicing wealth creation tips from the book. To overcome these challenges and start building wealth, Bérubé offers several practical tips. 1. Educate yourself. Take the time to learn about the basics of investing and financial management. This can be done through books, online courses, or financial advisors. 2. Start small. Begin with small investments to get comfortable with the process. As you gain confidence, you can gradually increase your investment amounts. 3. Diversify your portfolio. Spread your investments across different asset classes to reduce risk. This can include stocks, bonds, real estate, and other investment vehicles. 4. Stay informed. Keep up with market trends and economic news. This will help you make informed decisions and avoid being caught off guard by market fluctuations. 5. Set clear goals. Define your financial goals and create a plan to achieve them. This will give you a roadmap to follow and help you stay focused. 6. Be patient. Wealth creation is a long-term process. Avoid making impulsive decisions based on short-term market movements. 7. Seek professional advice. If you're unsure about any aspect of investing, don't hesitate to seek advice from a financial professional. By following these tips and staying committed to your financial goals, you can start your journey from zero to millionaire. Remember, the key is to stay consistent and disciplined in your approach. 7 Lessons from Zero to Millionaire, a simple, effective and stress-free way to invest in the stock market, by Nicholas Bérubé and Michael Johnson. Lesson 1. Start early and be consistent. The authors emphasize the importance of starting your investment journey as early as possible. Consistent contributions to your investments, even in small amounts, can compound over time and significantly grow your wealth. The concept of start early and be consistent is fundamental to achieving long-term success in any endeavor, especially in wealth creation. Starting early gives you the advantage of time, allowing your investments to grow and compound over the years. Consistency ensures that you stay on track, making regular contributions and avoiding the pitfalls of market timing. Long stories from the book. 1. The Tale of Two Friends. In the book, Bérubé shares the story of two friends, Alex and Jamie. Alex started investing $200 a month at the age of 25, while Jamie waited until 35 to begin investing the same amount. By the time they both reached 65, Alex had accumulated significantly more wealth due to the power of compounding interest. This story illustrates the importance of starting early and being consistent with your investments. 2. The Case of the Diligent Saver. Another example is the story of Sarah, a diligent saver who consistently set aside a portion of her income every month and invested it in a diversified portfolio. Despite facing market downturns and personal challenges, Sarah remained committed to her plan. Over the years, her disciplined approach paid off, and she was able to achieve her financial goals. This story highlights the value of consistency in the face of adversity. 3. The journey of a retiree. Bérubé also tells the story of John, a retiree who started investing late in life but decided to be consistent with his contributions. Although he didn't have the advantage of starting early, his consistent efforts allowed him to build a substantial nest egg. John's story shows that it's never too late to start, and consistency can still lead to significant wealth creation. 4. The success of a young entrepreneur. The book features the story of Emily, a young entrepreneur who started investing a portion of her business profits from an early age. By consistently reinvesting her earnings and staying focused on her long-term goals, Emily was able to grow her wealth significantly. Her story emphasizes the importance of starting early and maintaining a consistent investment strategy. 5. The lesson from a financial advisor. Finally, Bérubé shares the experience of a financial advisor who worked with clients of different ages and investment habits. The advisor noticed that clients who started early and remained consistent with their contributions were more likely to achieve financial independence. This observation reinforces the book's message that starting early and being consistent are key to building wealth. By following these principles, you can set yourself on a path to financial success. Remember, it's never too early to start, and staying consistent with your efforts will yield the best results in the long run. Lesson 2. Understand the basics of investing. Bérubé and Johnson stress the need to grasp fundamental investing concepts. Knowledge of stocks, bonds, mutual funds, and diversification is crucial for making informed investment decisions. Bérubé emphasizes the importance of understanding the basics of investing as a foundation for building wealth. He believes that investing doesn't have to be complicated and that anyone can achieve financial success with the right knowledge and approach. The basics of investing include understanding key concepts such as risk, return, diversification, and the time value of money. Long stories from the book. 1. The journey of a novice investor. Sarah, a young professional, decided to start investing to secure her financial future. She began by educating herself on the basics of investing, learning about stocks, bonds, and mutual funds. Sarah understood that investing involves risk but also offers the potential for returns. She started with a small investment in a diversified mutual fund, which spread her risk across various assets. Over time, Sarah continued to learn and gradually increased her investments. Her consistent efforts and understanding of the basics allowed her to build a substantial portfolio and achieve her financial goals. 2. The tale of a risk-averse investor. John, a risk-averse investor, was initially hesitant to invest in the stock market due to its volatility. However, after reading Bérubé's book, he learned about the importance of diversification and the long-term benefits of investing. John decided to start with a conservative investment strategy, focusing on low-risk assets such as bonds and index funds. As he gained confidence and knowledge, John gradually diversified his portfolio to include a mix of stocks and bonds. His understanding of the basics of investing helped him manage risk effectively and achieve steady growth in his investments. 3. The success of a seasoned investor. Emily, a seasoned investor, had been investing for many years. She understood the importance of staying informed and regularly reviewing her investment strategy. Emily's knowledge of the basics of investing allowed her to make informed decisions and adapt to changing market conditions. She diversified her portfolio across different asset classes and regularly rebalanced it to maintain her desired risk level. Emily's consistent approach and deep understanding of investing principles helped her achieve significant wealth over time. 4. The transformation of a cautious saver. Mark, a cautious saver, had always been diligent about saving money but was unsure about investing. After reading Bérubé's book, he learned about the basics of investing and the potential benefits of putting his savings to work. Mark started by investing a portion of his savings in a low-cost index fund, which provided broad market exposure. As he gained confidence and knowledge, Mark diversified his investments to include stocks, bonds, and real estate. His understanding of the basics of investing transformed his savings into a growing investment portfolio. 5. The lesson from a financial advisor. Lisa, a financial advisor, worked with clients of varying investment knowledge and experience. She emphasized the importance of understanding the basics of investing to her clients, helping them build a solid foundation for their financial plans. Lisa's clients who took the time to learn about key investment concepts and consistently applied them were more likely to achieve their financial goals. Her guidance and their understanding of the basics of investing led to successful wealth-building strategies. By understanding the basics of investing and applying them consistently, individuals can build a strong financial foundation and achieve long-term success. Bérubé's book provides valuable insights and practical advice to help anyone start their investment journey with confidence and clarity. Lesson 3. Develop a long-term mindset. The book encourages readers to adopt a long-term investment strategy. Focus on the potential for growth over time rather than short-term market fluctuations, which can lead to emotional decision-making. Bérubé emphasizes the importance of developing a long-term mindset for achieving financial success and wealth creation. This concept involves shifting focus from short-term gains and immediate gratification to long-term goals and sustained efforts. By adopting a long-term perspective, individuals can make smarter investment decisions, avoid impulsive actions, and stay committed to their financial objectives. Concept of developing a long-term mindset. 1. Developing a long-term mindset includes several key principles. 2. Patience, understanding that wealth creation is a gradual process and requires time. 3. Discipline, staying committed to a financial plan and avoiding impulsive decisions driven by market fluctuations or emotions. 4. Consistent investing, regularly contributing to investments over time, regardless of short-term market conditions. 5. Goal setting, establishing clear, long-term financial goals and creating a plan to achieve them. 6. Resilience, being prepared to navigate challenges and setbacks, and staying focused on long-term objectives. 5 examples develop a long-term mindset. 1. The story of persistent savings. Mark, a young professional, started his career with modest earnings. Despite the temptation to spend on luxuries, he understood the power of developing a long-term mindset. Mark set a goal to save a portion of his income every month, regardless of his financial obligations. He invested in a diversified portfolio of stocks and bonds, and consistently contributed to his investments. Over the years, Mark's disciplined approach paid off. Despite market downturns and economic challenges, he remained committed to his savings plan. By the time he reached his 40s, Mark had accumulated a substantial investment portfolio that provided financial security and the freedom to pursue his passions. His story illustrates the value of persistence and discipline in wealth creation. 2. The journey of an educated investor. Sarah, an avid reader and lifelong learner, realized the importance of financial literacy for long-term success. She immersed herself in books, articles, and courses on investing and financial planning. Armed with knowledge, Sarah developed a comprehensive investment strategy that aligned with her long-term goals. Sarah's strategy involved regular contributions to a mix of index funds, real estate, and retirement accounts. She avoided the temptation of chasing quick profits and focused on the long-term potential of her investments. Through market ups and downs, Sarah's educated approach and long-term mindset helped her build substantial wealth and achieve financial independence. 3. The transformation of a debt-laden individual. John found himself burdened with significant student loans and credit card debt. Overwhelmed by financial stress, he decided to take control of his situation by adopting a long-term mindset. John created a detailed plan to pay off his debts systematically while building an emergency fund. He disciplined himself to live below his means, cutting unnecessary expenses and allocating extra income towards debt repayment and savings. Over time, John's consistent efforts allowed him to become debt-free and start investing for his future. His story demonstrates how a long-term perspective can transform financial challenges into opportunities for growth. 4. The success of a young entrepreneur. Emily, a young entrepreneur with a vision, started her own business with limited resources. She understood that building a successful enterprise required patience and resilience. Emily focused on sustainable growth, reinvesting profits into the business, and expanding gradually. Her long-term mindset allowed her to navigate the inevitable challenges and setbacks of entrepreneurship. Emily's dedication to her vision and commitment to continuous improvement paid off as her business grew steadily over the years. She built a thriving enterprise that not only provided financial stability but also created jobs and contributed to her community. 5. The lesson of a retired investor. David, a seasoned investor, had seen many market cycles throughout his life. He understood that market volatility was a natural part of investing and maintained a long-term perspective. David diversified his portfolio across various asset classes and stayed committed to his investment strategy. During market downturns, David remained calm and avoided making impulsive decisions. Instead, he viewed market corrections as opportunities to buy quality investments at a discount. His patience and disciplined approach allowed him to weather market storms and achieve consistent growth in his portfolio. As he entered retirement, David enjoyed financial security and the freedom to live life on his terms. Lesson 4. Diversify your portfolio. The authors highlight the importance of diversification to mitigate risk. Spreading investments across different asset classes and sectors helps protect against significant losses. Bérubé emphasizes the importance of diversifying one's investment portfolio as a key strategy for building wealth and managing risk. Diversification involves spreading investments across various asset classes, industries, and geographical regions to minimize the impact of poor performance in any single investment. This approach helps to reduce risk and increase the potential for long-term returns. The concept of diversifying your portfolio. 1. Diversification is a fundamental principle of investing that aims to 2. Mitigate risk. By investing in a variety of assets, investors can reduce the impact of poor performance in any single investment. 3. Enhance returns. Diversification allows investors to capture gains from different sectors and markets. 4. Stabilize portfolio. A diversified portfolio is less likely to experience extreme volatility, providing more stable returns over time. 5. Capture opportunities. Investing in different asset classes and regions allows investors to take advantage of various growth opportunities. 6. Align with goals. Diversification helps investors create a balanced portfolio that aligns with their financial goals and risk tolerance. 5 examples of diversify your portfolio. 1. The story of a tech-savvy investor. Laura, a young professional with a background in technology, initially invested all her savings in tech stocks. While her investments saw significant gains during periods of tech industry growth, Laura experienced substantial losses during market downturns. Realizing the need for a more balanced approach, she turned to From Zero to Millionaire for guidance. Laura learned about the importance of diversification and decided to diversify her portfolio. She allocated her investments across different asset classes, including stocks from various industries, bonds, real estate, and international markets. By spreading her investments, Laura reduced her exposure to the volatility of the tech sector. Over time, her diversified portfolio provided more stable returns and allowed her to achieve her financial goals. 2. The journey of a conservative investor. Mark, a risk-averse investor, was initially hesitant to invest in the stock market due to its volatility. After reading Bérubé's book, he understood the benefits of diversification and managing risk. Mark decided to create a diversified portfolio that aligned with his conservative risk tolerance. He invested in a mix of low-risk assets, such as government bonds, blue-chip stocks, and dividend-paying stocks. Mark also included some exposure to real estate and precious metals to further diversify his portfolio. His diversified approach allowed him to achieve steady growth while minimizing risk. Mark's story demonstrates how diversification can provide a balance between risk and return, even for conservative investors. 3. The success of an entrepreneurial investor. Sophie, an entrepreneur, had a significant portion of her wealth tied up in her business. While her business was successful, she recognized the importance of diversifying her investments to protect her wealth. Inspired by From Zero to Millionaire, Sophie decided to diversify her portfolio. She invested in a mix of stocks, bonds, and real estate to spread her risk across different asset classes. Sophie also allocated a portion of her investments to international markets, capturing opportunities for growth outside her home country. By diversifying her investments, Sophie reduced her dependence on her business's success and achieved a more balanced and resilient portfolio. 4. The transformation of a novice investor. Emily, a novice investor, initially focused her investments on a few high-growth stocks based on tips from friends and family. While she experienced some gains, Emily also faced significant losses during market downturns. Seeking a more strategic approach, she turned to Bérubé's book for advice. Emily learned about the importance of diversification and decided to create a diversified portfolio. She invested in a broad range of assets, including index funds, bonds, real estate investment trusts, REITs, and international stocks. By diversifying her portfolio, Emily reduced her exposure to individual stock risks and achieved more consistent returns. Her story highlights the value of a well-diversified portfolio for novice investors. 5. The lesson from a financial advisor. David, a financial advisor, worked with clients of varying risk tolerances and investment goals. He emphasized the importance of diversification to his clients, helping them build balanced portfolios. One of his clients, Lisa, initially had a portfolio concentrated in a few high-risk stocks. David worked with Lisa to create a diversified investment strategy. They allocated her investments across different asset classes, including stocks, bonds, real estate, and commodities. Lisa also included international investments to capture global growth opportunities. By diversifying her portfolio, Lisa achieved a more balanced risk profile and improved her chances of long-term success. Lesson 5. Keep emotions in check. Bérubé and Johnson caution against letting emotions dictate investment decisions. Developing a disciplined approach and sticking to your investment plan, regardless of market volatility, is essential for long-term success. Bérubé underscores the crucial role of managing emotions in the pursuit of financial success. Emotions can significantly influence decision-making, often leading to irrational choices that undermine financial goals. By learning to keep emotions in check, investors can make more rational and informed decisions, thereby increasing their chances of achieving long-term financial success. The concept of keeping emotions in check. 1. Keeping emotions in check involves several key principles. 2. Emotional awareness, recognizing and understanding one's emotional triggers and how they influence decision-making. 3. Self-control, developing the ability to control impulsive reactions and make decisions based on logic and reason. 4. Patience, cultivating patience to avoid making hasty decisions driven by fear or greed. 5. Discipline, maintaining a disciplined approach to investing and sticking to a well-thought-out plan. 6. Mindfulness, practicing mindfulness techniques to stay calm and focused, especially during periods of market volatility. 5 examples from Zero to Millionaire by Nicholas Bérubé. 1. The story of a fearful investor. Samantha, a novice investor, was excited about the prospect of growing her wealth through the stock market. However, she quickly found herself overwhelmed by the market's ups and downs. Whenever the market dipped, Samantha's fear of losing money took over, leading her to sell her investments at a loss. This pattern of emotional decision-making hindered her financial progress. After reading From Zero to Millionaire, Samantha learned the importance of keeping her emotions in check. She began practicing mindfulness techniques, such as deep breathing and meditation, to manage her anxiety. Samantha also developed a long-term investment strategy and committed to sticking with it, regardless of short-term market fluctuations. With her newfound discipline and emotional control, Samantha's investment portfolio began to grow steadily. Her story illustrates the importance of managing fear and making rational decisions to achieve financial success. 2. The tale of a greedy investor. Jack, an ambitious investor, was driven by the desire to make quick profits in the stock market. He frequently chased high-risk investments, hoping for substantial returns. However, Jack's greed often led him to ignore the risks and overestimate potential gains. When his investments didn't pan out as expected, he faced significant losses. Inspired by Bérubé's book, Jack realized the need to keep his greed in check. He adopted a more disciplined approach to investing, focusing on a diversified portfolio that balanced risk and return. Jack also set clear financial goals and adhered to a well-defined investment plan. By managing his greed and maintaining a disciplined approach, Jack's investment strategy became more stable and profitable. His story highlights the dangers of letting greed drive investment decisions and the benefits of rational, long-term planning. 3. The journey of an impulsive trader. Emily, a day trader, was known for her impulsive decisions in the stock market. She often made trades based on gut feelings and short-term market trends, leading to erratic performance and inconsistent returns. Emily's impulsive behavior was driven by the excitement and adrenaline of trading. After reading From Zero to Millionaire, Emily recognized the impact of her emotions on her trading decisions. She began keeping a trading journal to track her emotional responses and identify patterns. Emily also implemented rules to prevent impulsive trades, such as setting stop-loss orders and following a predetermined trading plan. With her emotions in check, Emily's trading performance improved significantly. She achieved more consistent returns and reduced the stress associated with impulsive decisions. Her story demonstrates the importance of controlling impulsive behavior and making data-driven decisions in trading. 4. The transformation of a confident investor. David, a confident investor, often let his overconfidence cloud his judgment. He believed he could predict market movements and consistently outperform the market. However, David's overconfidence led to significant losses during market downturns, as he failed to recognize the risks involved. Inspired by Bérubé's book, David learned to temper his confidence with humility and discipline. He diversified his portfolio to spread risk and sought advice from financial experts. David also adopted a more cautious approach, regularly reviewing his investment strategy and adjusting it based on market conditions. By managing his overconfidence and maintaining a balanced approach, David's investment performance became more reliable and successful. His story highlights the importance of humility and the dangers of overconfidence in investing. 5. The lesson of a patient investor. Lisa, a patient investor, understood the importance of a long-term perspective in building wealth. However, she found it challenging to remain patient during periods of market volatility. When the market experienced significant downturns, Lisa's fear and uncertainty led her to consider selling her investments prematurely. After reading From Zero to Millionaire, Lisa reinforced her commitment to keeping her emotions in check. She practiced mindfulness techniques to stay calm during market fluctuations and focused on her long-term financial goals. Lisa also avoided checking her investment portfolio too frequently, reducing the temptation to react impulsively. With her emotions under control, Lisa's patience paid off. Her investments recovered from market downturns and continued to grow over the long term. Her story illustrates the value of patience and emotional resilience in achieving financial success. Lesson 6. Utilize low-cost investment options. The book advocates for the use of low-cost index funds and ETFs. These investment vehicles often provide better returns over time compared to actively managed funds, thanks to lower fees and expenses. In From Zero to Millionaire, Bérubé emphasizes the importance of minimizing investment costs to maximize returns. He highlights that high fees and expenses can significantly erode investment gains over time. By choosing low-cost investment options, investors can keep more of their money working for them, leading to better long-term outcomes. The concept focuses on understanding the impact of investment costs, selecting cost-effective investment vehicles, and maintaining a disciplined approach to cost management. The concept of utilizing low-cost investment options. Utilizing low-cost investment options involves several key principles. 1. Understand fees and expenses, recognizing the impact of fees, such as management fees, expense ratios, and transaction costs, on investment returns. 2. Choose cost-effective investment vehicles, opting for low-cost options like index funds, exchange-traded funds, ETFs, and no-load mutual funds. 3. Maintain discipline, consistently prioritizing low costs in investment decisions and avoiding high-cost alternatives. 4. Regularly review costs, monitoring investment costs and making adjustments as needed to keep expenses low. 5. Focus on net returns, prioritizing net returns, after fees and expenses, over gross returns. 5 examples from Zero to Millionaire by Nicholas Bérubé. 1. The journey of a budget-conscious investor. Lisa, a recent college graduate, was eager to start investing but had a limited budget. She quickly realized that high fees could eat into her returns, making it harder to grow her wealth. Inspired by Bérubé's book, Lisa decided to focus on low-cost investment options. She began by investing in a low-cost index fund that tracked the performance of a broad market index. The fund had a minimal expense ratio, allowing Lisa to keep more of her money invested. Over the years, Lisa continued to prioritize low-cost investments, choosing ETFs and no-load mutual funds. Her disciplined approach to cost management allowed her portfolio to grow steadily, despite her modest initial investment. Lisa's story illustrates the importance of minimizing investment costs and the impact it can have on long-term wealth creation. 2. The transformation of a high-fee investor. John, a middle-aged professional, had been investing for years but was frustrated by the lackluster performance of his portfolio. After reading From Zero to Millionaire, he realized that high fees and expenses were eating into his returns. Determined to make a change, John decided to switch to low-cost investment options. John reviewed his portfolio and identified high-fee mutual funds and actively managed accounts. He replaced these with low-cost index funds and ETFs, significantly reducing his overall expenses. John also switched to a discount brokerage to minimize transaction fees. The reduction in costs had a dramatic effect on John's portfolio performance. Over time, his returns improved, and he regained confidence in his investment strategy. John's story highlights the benefits of switching to low-cost investments and the positive impact on long-term returns. 3. The success of a frugal investor. Story. Emma, a teacher with a passion for frugality, applied her cost-conscious mindset to her investments. She understood that high fees could erode her hard-earned savings and was determined to find cost-effective investment options. Inspired by Bérubé's book, Emma prioritized low-cost investments. She invested in a diversified portfolio of low-cost index funds and ETFs, ensuring that her expense ratios were minimal. Emma also avoided frequent trading to reduce transaction costs. Her disciplined approach to cost management allowed her to achieve strong net returns, despite the modest nature of her profession. Emma's story demonstrates how a frugal mindset and a focus on low-cost investments can lead to successful wealth accumulation. 4. The lesson from a financial advisor. David, a financial advisor, worked with clients who often overlooked the impact of investment costs. He emphasized the importance of minimizing fees and choosing low-cost investment options. One of his clients, Sarah, had a portfolio filled with high-fee mutual funds and actively managed accounts. David helped Sarah transition to a portfolio of low-cost index funds and ETFs. He explained the benefits of reduced expenses and how they could significantly improve her net returns. Sarah also switched to a fee-only advisory service to further reduce costs. The changes had a profound effect on Sarah's portfolio performance. Her net returns improved, and she felt more confident in her investment strategy. David's story highlights the importance of financial advisors educating their clients about the benefits of low-cost investments. 5. The strategy of a long-term investor. Michael, a long-term investor, understood the importance of keeping investment costs low to maximize returns. He carefully selected low-cost investment vehicles, such as index funds and ETFs, for his retirement portfolio. Michael also prioritized tax-efficient investments to further enhance his net returns. By focusing on low-cost options and maintaining a disciplined investment strategy, Michael's portfolio grew steadily over the years. He avoided the pitfalls of high-fee investments and benefited from the compounding effect of reinvested returns. Michael's story illustrates the importance of a long-term perspective and the impact of low-cost investments on achieving financial goals. Lesson 7. Regularly review and adjust your strategy. The authors advise readers to periodically review their investment strategy. Assessing your portfolio and making necessary adjustments based on changes in your goals, market conditions, or financial situation is vital for ongoing success. Bérubé highlights the significance of regularly reviewing and adjusting your investment strategy to ensure long-term financial success. The concept revolves around the idea that financial markets, personal circumstances, and investment goals are constantly evolving. Therefore, it is crucial to periodically assess your investment portfolio, evaluate its performance, and make necessary adjustments to stay on track with your financial objectives. The concept of regularly reviewing and adjusting your strategy. Regularly reviewing and adjusting your strategy involves several key principles. 1. Periodic assessments. Regularly evaluate the performance of your investment portfolio and compare it against your financial goals. 2. Rebalancing. Adjust the allocation of assets in your portfolio to maintain your desired risk level and investment strategy. 3. Staying informed. Keep up with market trends, economic developments, and changes in personal circumstances that may impact your investments. 4. Flexibility. Be open to making changes to your investment strategy based on new information and insights. 5. Goal alignment. Ensure that your investment strategy continues to align with your long-term financial goals and risk tolerance. 5 examples from Zero to Millionaire by Nicholas Bérubé. 1. The journey of a young professional. Emma, a young professional, started investing in her early 20s with the goal of achieving financial independence by the age of 50. She initially created a diversified portfolio that included a mix of stocks, bonds, and real estate. Emma understood the importance of regularly reviewing and adjusting her strategy, as emphasized in Bérubé's book. Every 6 months, Emma reviewed her portfolio's performance and compared it against her financial goals. She assessed the allocation of assets and rebalanced her portfolio to maintain her desired risk level. Emma also stayed informed about market trends and economic developments, making adjustments as needed. Over the years, Emma's disciplined approach to regularly reviewing and adjusting her strategy allowed her to stay on track with her financial goals. By the time she reached 50, Emma achieved financial independence and enjoyed the freedom to pursue her passions. 2. The transformation of a retiree. John, a retiree in his 60s, had accumulated a substantial investment portfolio over his career. However, he realized that his investment strategy needed to be adjusted to align with his retirement goals. After reading From Zero to Millionaire, John decided to regularly review and adjust his strategy. John conducted an annual review of his portfolio, focusing on income generation and capital preservation. He shifted a portion of his investments from high-growth stocks to income-generating assets such as dividend-paying stocks and bonds. John also monitored changes in his personal circumstances, such as healthcare needs and lifestyle expenses, and adjusted his strategy accordingly. By regularly reviewing and adjusting his strategy, John ensured that his portfolio provided the income and stability needed for a comfortable retirement. His story highlights the importance of aligning investment strategies with changing life stages and goals. 3. The success of an entrepreneur. Sophia, an entrepreneur with a growing business, understood the importance of diversifying her investments outside of her company. She created a comprehensive investment portfolio that included stocks, bonds, and real estate. Inspired by Bérubé's book, Sophia committed to regularly reviewing and adjusting her strategy. Every quarter, Sophia reviewed her portfolio's performance and compared it to her financial goals. She rebalanced her investments to ensure proper diversification and risk management. Sophia also kept herself informed about industry trends and economic conditions that could impact her business and investments. By regularly reviewing and adjusting her strategy, Sophia successfully balanced her entrepreneurial ventures with her investment portfolio. Her disciplined approach allowed her to achieve both business growth and personal financial security. 4. The evolution of a risk-averse investor. David, a risk-averse investor, initially focused on low-risk assets such as bonds and savings accounts. However, he realized that his portfolio needed higher returns to achieve his long-term financial goals. After reading From Zero to Millionaire, David decided to gradually incorporate higher-risk investments while regularly reviewing and adjusting his strategy. David conducted semi-annual reviews of his portfolio, gradually increasing his allocation to stocks and real estate. He monitored the performance of these investments and made adjustments based on market conditions and personal circumstances. David also sought advice from financial experts to refine his strategy. Over time, David's balanced approach allowed him to achieve higher returns while managing risk effectively. His story illustrates the importance of regularly reviewing and adjusting strategies to align with changing risk tolerance and financial goals. 5. The lesson from a financial advisor. Lisa, a financial advisor, emphasized the importance of regularly reviewing and adjusting strategies to her clients. One of her clients, Sarah, had a diversified portfolio but rarely reviewed its performance. Lisa worked with Sarah to establish a routine for regular portfolio reviews. Together, they conducted quarterly reviews, assessing the performance of Sarah's investments and rebalancing the portfolio as needed. They also discussed changes in Sarah's financial goals and personal circumstances, making adjustments to the investment strategy accordingly. Sarah's portfolio performance improved significantly as a result of regular reviews and adjustments. She felt more confident in her investment strategy and achieved her financial goals more effectively. Lisa's story highlights the value of professional guidance in maintaining a disciplined approach to portfolio management. These lessons offer practical insights and strategies for individuals looking to invest wisely in the stock market and build wealth over time. Thank you for listening. I hope this content is useful to you. If you like this kind of content, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel to support our team.